Hello, guys. Welcome you all to Hear You Know Chris vlog, and also welcoming you all to this new episode of All to Know. And today's spotlight is on Kizz Daniels. But please do me a favor to click on the subscription and notification bell if you've not done this earlier. And as you do that, I want to say thank you to you all. This episode spotlight focuses on Kizz Daniels, who happens to be one of the most consistent, evergreen Afrobeat artists from Nigeria. As most of us know him. However, this episode of All to Know About Kizz Daniels dig deeper to reveal to you all about Kizz Daniels' journey so far from birth, his musical journey, family, record label controversies, and his success in the music world. So press your seatbelts and give me your attention as we get into it together. Oluwatobilola Daniel, who is better known as Kizz Daniel, is a Nigerian singer and songwriter. He was born on 1st May 1994 in Abeokuta, Ogun State, Nigeria. Kizz Daniel is an origin of Abeokuta North Local Government in Ogun State. He attended Abeokuta Grammar School in his elementary early days and later went on to study in the Federal University of Abeokuta, where he graduated with a bachelor's degree in water engineering. After studies, Kizz Daniel had to resign on his intent to pursue his career in the maritime sector for music. And not too long, Kizz Daniel was discovered by his ex-boss, who is the CEO of G Worldwide Music record label.
G Worldwide, yeah. How did you get signed to G Worldwide?
Okay.
It was under which? It was under G Worldwide that she produced for G Worldwide.
Yeah, sure.
How did you get signed to G Worldwide?
Actually, there's a brother of mine. His name is Tommy Sleeve. Actually, the whole worker started from JFM. You know, JFM is actually a friend of the family's friend of G Worldwide and all that. So, the CEO of G Worldwide was actually looking for an artist to sign and all that. So, JFM was like, okay, he knows someone that knows someone. Yeah. So he met with my brother, he's like a brother to me. He's actually to Miss Liz. Yeah. So he met with him, and then he's like, okay, fine. I have a brother of mine that's doing music and all that. I think you should be able to do something. You understand? So we met from there. So I carry my big head come Lagos. So come sign contract. That's how I started.
And a formal musical contract was offered to Kizz Daniel, who signed it and followed the music path from then and there. Music has been good to Kizz Daniels as he can be seen as one of the most consistent Nigerian Afrobeat singers who consistently releases good song that happens to be the fans' favorite. Kizz Daniel from his first song to date haven't had a below average project rating as he put his passion into his sound and music branding. His Daniel's first song was Woju in 2014, which was a huge anthem that was followed with the remix of that same song, which featured already made superstars artists from the industry in the presence of Tiwa Savage and Davido. The remix helped the song travel more global as its buzz generated more awareness for Kizz Daniel, who was still an upcoming artist into the Nigerian music industry at that time. Kizz Daniel released the third single follow-up entitled Laye, and later accompanied that with a feature in a G Worldwide artist compilation song entitled Rubber. These songs have people believe he has got the potential to sustain himself in the music industry. At this point, Kizz Daniels felt he had got enough of the fans' attention to drop his first album, as he went on to entitle his first album The New Era. When he released it, the album was at the peak of the charts and giving Kizz Daniels more engagement in the southern part of Africa. With this, Kizz Daniels' fame multiplied geometrically as he was having concerts in different cities on a daily basis, with a high non-negotiable price tagged for his appearances at concerts. Kizz Daniel and his boss, the CEO of G Worldwide Entertainment team, kept enjoying the huge financial inflow from Kizz Daniel's concert and brand endorsements. But as it's known that wherever there is so much money, greed and personal interest are bound to creep in and cause a rift. And in reference to that, a misunderstanding came up between Kizz Daniels and his G Worldwide music label boss over the financial contract issues that led to Kizz Daniels being petitioned and sued to court by his ex-boss. Kizz Daniel for weeks was banned by the court from attending concerts and releasing new songs as the case takes its course. But Kizz Daniel counter appealed the case where he was permitted to go to concerts and also release new songs if only he changes his name, as the name he used before was found to be an intellectual property from his ex-boss entertainment company. And that was when Kizz Daniel had to change two letters in his name from Kiss to Kizz Daniels, which actually made his name to be pronounced as Kizz Daniels. The rift with his ex-boss made him leave the G Worldwide record label as he formed his own team of music professionals and named it Flyboy Incorporation to manage, influence, and promote his image and brand. Kizz Daniels' rebranding didn't affect his fame as he went on his consistency of putting out good music that was globally accepted by fans of Afrobeat. Kizz Daniel became an unaccessible artist. He was only seen on music videos and on concerts where he was paid to perform, as the press and media have nothing to say about his private lifestyle, as he keeps everything about him off the media except for few things he intentionally puts out there. For example, once upon a time, Kizz Daniel came to the social media breaking few cigarettes in his hand, promising the public he has quit smoking and not to ever smoke a stick of cigarette again. But that wasn't the promise Kizz Daniel lived up to, because after some months, he went back to smoking publicly. Kizz Daniel later dropped his second album entitled No Bad Song, as it indeed have good songs from first to the last song in the album. This album had Kizz Daniels in the number one. His influence and price kept soaring as he toured the whole African countries to Europe and North America. And a very controversial incident occurred in Dar es Salaam, the capital of Tanzania, where Kizz Daniel was arrested just for being absent to a night concert he was already paid for in the sum of $80,000 for his appearance, as the show promoter, who was also a Nigerian, sued him for damages by fans who have earlier purchased tickets for the concert. The concert promoter accused Kizz Daniels of rejecting to perform because he disliked the costume he was offered in the absence of his own costume as a result of his missing bag or luggage at the airport when he landed. But Kizz Daniels denied the accusation when he gave reasons of being absent at the concert for the sole motive that he can't help, and he added that his backup singers and band missed their flights to Tanzania, and that was why he couldn't attend the concert even while he already made it to Tanzania. Kizz Daniel and the concert promoter later resolved the case, as Kizz Daniel later performed for free and refunded the early payment as part of paying for the damages caused by rioting fans protesting for his absence. Kizz Daniel got more followership after that incident, as it opened his music up to people who didn't know him earlier. Kizz Daniel went on to release an EP entitled Barnabas, which was a global success, as he followed it up with hits like Buga, Odo, and other good songs. Kizz Daniel's effort to keep away his family life from the internet came to a stop when he finally showed the public the mother of his triplet babies, with whom he welcomed these three sons in 2021, as they both unveiled Kizz Daniel new unreleased songs together for the fans before the song gets released to the public. In all this, the fans have taken it to themselves to understand Kizz Daniel is a very private person and rarely grants so many interviews to the press. Kizz Daniel's famous song Buga was also used as one of the FIFA 2022 World Cup team song hosted in Qatar. In all, Kizz Daniel's rise to fame has been very fast and consistent, with evergreen songs that will always have his image in the musical space undeniable, as he keeps soaring higher into greater heights in every works of sound he releases. And on that, I have to say thank you for your attention. Please remember to subscribe, share, and smash the like button. Stay tuned for the next episode of All to Know. Hope you know Kizz Daniel more better than you know him. And to add again, Kizz Daniel always produces his own song. He sings, engineer, and produces his songs, and that's why he can never come short of giving you evergreen and great songs. Thank you for listening. See you on the next episode.
All right. Go.